Hey y'all, I'm dealing with an unexpected delay. So I'm taking the opportunity to use nature to show you something. This is a situation called Tragedy of the Commons. These are hydrangeas, of course, but I want you to pay attention to something. You see how there are those that are looking kind of green because they haven't gotten their color yet, versus those that are white. I want you to bear that in mind because this is what the dating pool looks like, where the green hydrangeas represent the number of available men who are looking to partner up with a woman, and the white ones represent the women who are available. Juniper tree there. Okay. So, Tragedy of the Commons is a situation often used to describe in economics where someone or an entity behaves in a way that's harmful to the society as a whole, especially regarding a resource. So I want to come over here to these hydrangeas to show you what the dating pool should look like and would have looked like had it not been for, femicide, female infanticide. You see, you have those that are kind of white in color versus those that are kind of variegated in color. This is what it would look like, where the white ones kind of represent the women and the ones that are variegated in color represent the men. So you see there's practically an even number of whitish looking hydrangeas versus those that are more colorated. But what happened in the Tragedy of the Commons is that patriarchy came through and said, nope, if you're not going to behave the way that I want you to behave, then I'm going to take you out, I'm going to take you out, I'm going to take you out. And so the numbers continue to deplete to where now, let me go back to where the other bush is, or the hydrangea bush. Just give me a moment. So now, where here we are, we're in a situation globally where your dating pool is looking like this. Okay. And I'm saying your dating pool because I'm already married, right? Where you see all of these bachelor men who want to get married represented by the green hydrangeas, and there are only this many women available. Currently, there are more than 70 million more boys and men on the planet than there are girls and women. And as of right now, more than 50 million of those males are adult men. So this is what it's looking like. All of these adult men that are looking to partner up with an adult woman. So what ends up happening, different schemes come into play. Well, some of them are willing to marry a child bride who's not fully mature, but you can only do that so many times. And no, I'm not advocating anything like that, but I'm just looking at it through the lens of numbers. If they try to do that, well, there's only so many times you could do that before you're back here. You're back to being here. Bunch of men looking for a certain lifestyle, and there are not enough resources available, so to speak, for them to achieve what they want to achieve. Some of them even want to have the nerve to want to be polygamous. They don't even have enough women in their society to even be monogamous. So what ends up happening is a heightened level of competition amongst the men. I'm sure you're seeing it now that for those that are into sugar daddies and all that kind of stuff, they're just coming out with the bill money. They're coming out with the rent money. They're not even fighting and arguing with you anymore and being contrary, because what they're seeing is all of this competition, and they realize that if they don't do it and keep your attention, if you're a lady, that there are plenty of men that'll come through and do it without you even asking them to do it. So this is my brief description of a Tragedy of the Commons. I'm going to end this segment of the video here, and I'll come back on and give an actual more accurate definition because I'm just thinking off the top of my head. But yeah, this is what the Tragedy of the Commons looks like. You need an even number of white hydrangeas to green hydrangeas, but there are far too many green hydrangeas and not enough of the white ones, where the green hydrangeas represent the men in the dating pool who are looking for a mate, and the white hydrangeas represent grown women, in my point of view, but some are so savage that they're willing to violate little girls in order to get that, in order for them to get what they want out of life at the expense of others.